Congratulations, David Doak, Hall of Famer. This is so well earned.
I'm so proud to be one of your many successful candidates that were able to compensate you fairly, and you're now living in a lap of luxury.
And I'm another one.
There were so many of us.
But David, you had the best sense of the public mind and what would move people to do something that you wanted them to do.
You sure did.
David was known for being a very steady, very smart strategist, tough but not unreasonable.
You always had this image of David with a big farm boy smile on his face and a shiv in his right hand as he's sticking it into an opponent.
A lot of the pioneers in this business were filmmakers. David was the pioneer who was a strategist. And if you look at his campaigns from Jimmy Carter to Chuck Robb to Mark White, he was a wizard from the trenches where he would take the data and the strategy and put it all together, harness it with media, and break through with a message and win a campaign.
Every candidate has a story to tell, and Dave, I think, preferred to pick candidates with good stories because Dave, was a good storyteller. And you have to have the combination to win campaigns.
David's been responsible for a lot of firsts. David Dinkins as mayor of New York City, which was tremendously exciting in 1989. Barbara Mikulski's election to the Senate. And then he and I did work together on Antonio Villaraigosa as mayor of Los Angeles.
When you look at some of the most important victories that Democrats had back in the early mid-'80s, particularly governorships, David Doak had a hand in the vast majority of those.
David, it was a pleasure of the lifetime to be able to deal with you in the 1998 and 2002 governor's races here in California. We could not have done it without you, pure and simple.
And thank you for your wonderful slogan, experience money can't buy. That captured in a phrase the difference between me and my opponents.
The beauty of that slogan was it played to Gray's strength, which was a very, very long record in California government, while at the same time pointing out the vast amounts of money that his opponent, Al Checky, was spending. It perfectly encapsulated Gray's strength and Checky's turned against him weakness.
You know, David, you and Tom and the team, you were willing to make a bet on an underdog in that primary, me. Together, we went up against the biggest dynasty in Democratic politics. Others may have flinched. You stuck with me, we won. And then we went on to win one of only 2 Democratic seats that year in the United States Congress.
You were an amazing help to stupid little people like me who were aspiring to be public servants in this greatest country that's ever existed on earth.
I can think of a lot of politicians and political operatives since who could learn a lesson or two from David Doak.